Alright guys, Fulu coming to you with another video. I hope all is well with y'all. So, I just got news from via Instagram post. Excuse the background noise. We're having a get together here. You know what I mean? But I just had to drop this video real quick. But yeah, we got a Negro League fighter. He'll be back in action on December 18th. He'll be in his city of training, Minnesota, at the Armory. And that fighter is none other than Osvary David Morrell Jr. So the thing is that it's unfortunate that we have to go through this, but he was turned down by John Ryder, who is his mandatory for I hate to say it, it's an alphabet soup belt that he has right now. Because, all these guys have all kinds of random belts and stuff like that. You can even call them fool's gold's belt, So, he has an alphabet soup belt right now, and John Ryder was his mandatory of that alphabet soup belt. But what has happened now is that, John Ryder has declined to fight him, As a matter of fact, unfortunately, Eddie Worm may be looking to do something very, very calculated, and may be looking to do something that, of course, Canelo fans will be happy with, but the general boxing republic will not be happy with. And this is another video in itself, but I won't do this video because I'm beating a dead horse if I were to do the video. But you have had Teddy Atlas come out and say that he's tired of seeing Canelo fighting going on this European tour, and that he needs stiffer competition. But, with that being said, that's, again, another video in itself. Now, David Morrell, he will be fighting Alantez Fox. Now, Alantez Fox, he stands at 6'4". The thing that he has in common with Liam Williams is that they both fought Demetrius Andrade. And Liam Williams also fought Alantez Fox. And while Boo Boo boxed circles around Alantez Fox, Liam Williams stopped him, right? Now, this fight will be pretty good, I think, for David Morrell. The thing is, David Morrell, he stands at 6'1". Alantez Fox stands at 6'4", which means his reach may be longer. And so it would be interesting to see if David Morrell can get around that jab and do some damage, you know what I mean? Now, when you really think about it though, with this fight, shout out to True School Sports. He does some good work when it comes to the boxing. He may, I'm not gonna say this in a hateful way, but he does roll with, pro, like he's pro Teofimo, he's pro Rolly. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's his prerogative, man. That's what he wants to do, so be it, But he interviewed Lionel Thompson, and Lionel Thompson said that he would destroy David Morrell Jr. Well, I don't know how true it is. I would have to hear from both sides, but they said that they didn't, like, they were going to fight him, but something happened and they end up not fighting him. But I'm pretty sure that, David Morrell will make quick work of Lionel Thompson. No disrespect to him, but, David Morrell is a whole different animal. And this fight is good for David Morrell, because then we'll be able to gauge him more. How is he going to deal with the taller fighter? What kind of adjustments will he make with the taller fighter? So this is a good bout. I'm really looking forward to seeing this fight. Now, granted, I would like to see him against better opposition, but at the end of the day, again, they don't want to see him. That's the thing that these fans don't get. I don't know why fans don't get this. You have to have a willing dance partner in order to get the fights that you think these fighters should want to fight. So when one guy is not wanting to fight, why are you blaming the other guy? Okay, it is what it is. The other dude just don't want to fight. That's what it comes down to. So why are you placing the blame on one guy when you should be placing the blame on the other guy who does not want to fight him? Okay? But anyhow, man, David Morrell, man, it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Because, David Morrell, he can box. He can brawl. He can, thump you and stuff like that. I mean, he can pretty much do it all. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe he decides just to outbox Alantez Fox. Maybe he goes in and tries to hurt him. Who knows? But it'll be a good opponent for him. I'm looking forward to seeing him back in the ring. It'll be interesting to see who he calls out after the fact, And it will be also interesting to see if anybody steps up to fight him. But with that being said, looking forward to it. Shout out to David Morrell. What's going to happen is after this fight, which takes place on December 18th, based on that performance, I'm going to be able to gauge him more. And if he gives this guy the blues and gives him the work and disposes of him, then I'm going to say something that's not going to be popular, and you're going to see what that is. But thank you for tuning in. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Fula signing out. Enjoy.